Good evening, YouTube. Hardball Crazy come back to the video. Tonight's video, as you see by title, I'm going to showcase my Japanese cards and give you a couple of my hobby thoughts. First of all, sad news tonight. You see in front of you Ray Fosse cards, my collection. He passed away earlier today, age 74, with a long, lengthy battle of cancer. The first card on the left is Ray Fosse's 70 Topps. That's my version of his rookie card, his first solo card, as I do not like multiplayer cards, and multiplayer cards for me is not really a card of that person. But this is the first solo card of Ray Fosse with the Indians, and his last year with the Brewers. His last Sansan card. It shows his career stats in the back. Part of one of my PCs is Swan Song cards of players, All Stars, Hall of Famers, guys I like. I always enjoyed Ray Fosse as a Oakland A's broadcaster. Has been for many years. He's a great listen to, and doing the A's television games. As well as he did win a World Series championship with the Oakland A's in the early 70s dynasties. And of course, he's most famously known for getting ran over by Pete Rose in the All-Star game in 1970. But rest in peace, Ray Fosse. And a couple hobby thoughts. First of all, the Topps, if you didn't catch it last week, made an agreement that they're going to start doing Japanese baseball cards. They've already opened an office in Japan, made an agreement with the NPB, the Nippon Baseball League, and to do Japanese baseball cards. And they may do a release later this year, but obviously they will do some releases next year. And for me, I think makes it more likely that they will not be bought off by Topps, and that by Fanatics, and they're doing their own thing. Probably not as profitable, I guess, but they're making their secondary plans, so it looks like it's more likely that Fanatics will not be buying Topps, and Topps will be sayonara, sadly, in the hobby world, and for the time being for the MLB. One other thought about Fanatics is that in the hobby, we don't know what Fanatics is doing, how their cards are going to be perceived or anything like that, and their plans or anything like that. But they always I hear questions. Oh, what about the collectors will feel nostalgic and go in the vintage collecting will go be more popular, more sought after, which could possibly happen. But I think another part of the hobby, another sect of the hobby that I think we'll get more attention, more dollars towards. Not so much vintage. I think a lot of the '90s inserts will have a boon with that because for two reasons basically. Because the generation now buying Topps, the younger generation, a lot of them. There's some older collectors, older than I am, but a lot of them grew up in the '80s and '90s. Will go revert back to the days they were youth and missing all the collectings, not just Topps, but the Upper Deck and the Fleer and the Score and the Donruss and everything. There's all the cool shiny inserts and all the shiny inserts that they normally would be hunting nowadays. Refractors, you can go back and get the refractors of the guys that they watch play and everything. I don't think it would be a big leap. Go straight from collecting Fernando Tatis, Ron Acuna Jr., Shohei Ohtani, whomever your favorite collector today, straight to a Johnny Bench, Mickey Mantle, Hank Aaron, Willie Mays. I think more streamlined, more way of, I think people are going back to their youth and getting the guys they grew up with, whether whoever it is Griffey, Bonds, McGuire, Canseco, Maddox, Braves teams, whoever your favorite teams of that era. I think that's going to be I think boon is the '90s inserts, and I even also think the '80s 4 through '91 Tiffany will have a nice room for growth also, because people are seeing the Topps junk wax, a bazillion of them. They say, well, let's get the Tiffany's versions, a lot less of them out there. So I think those will have room for growth post Fanatics. We'll see though. Out of my Japanese card collection, I'm going to do it in like 3 sections. First section is the legends, the Hall of Famers for their playing days. I have a few of them. This is Tatsuro Kawakami. He's known in Japan as the God of Hitting. A 1951 card of him. I don't know these Japanese sets very well, but and here is, to explain him to very much, here is Isao Aramoto, 64 Minko. If you don't know, his life story is pretty phenomenal. It's a good read to learn about his youth and how he became an Hall of Famer. And the second, number 2 in the all-time home run list to catcher is this gentleman, Katsuya Nomura, another 64 Manko. And the Iron Man, the Cal rookie in the Lou Gehrig of Japan, is Sachio Kunigasa. This is an 84 Calby. That's my Legends, I guess, Hall of Famers. I still want a Japanese Sadaro. I have a 79 TCMA, which is basically American set of Japanese stars and American players in Japan. It came out during his playing days, but I want a Japanese card of him, and I want to get a card of Shigeo Nagashima too. Still been looking on now and then on eBay for them, but nothing I find I want in my price range. Next cards I want to showcase are MLB players who played in Japan. Here's a Julio Franco Calby card. I think this is from 1998 with his classic stance. Here's an Adam Jones card from this past year. I think it's 2020 card of him. Always like Adam Jones. Here's a Andrew Jones, who finishes MLB playing career. Here's a 2015, I think it is. Andrew Jones card, BBM card, when he played with Rakuten team, when he was teammates with Masahiro Tanaka. I would like to get my number 1 want list of my Japanese MLB players. I want to get Japanese playing days card of Cecil Fielder. That's like number 1. This is my only Japanese Ichiro card. 98 Calby, 99 Calby Ichiro. Nice looking card. Calby has been around for years. BBM is like the flagship and the most popular, but Calby has been around for years and is quite popular too. My next section I want is showcasing is, these are Japanese rookie cards of guys who played in MLB. Mostly are the BBM rookie cards, but they're rookie card sets. Guys who, from the rookie year in Japan, who end up playing the majors. Here's Nori Aoki, from the Brewers most notably. Here's Kosuke Fukudome, most notably who played the Cubs. This is 99 BBM, his Japanese rookie card. Tadahito Iguchi was World Series champion of the White Sox. I also think he also won a part of the Phillies championship team too. I think he's the only player to win championships at both Japan and U.S. One of my favorite Japanese pitchers is Hisashi Iwakuma of the Mariners. One of the coolest guys, Japan, remember this guy? Masahiro Kawakami, Blue Jays most notably. Fan favorite, great interviewer. I would say Munenori Kawasaki. Next up is probably the most Daisuke, one of the most hyped players of all time. He had a couple really good years with the Red Sox. This is from 99 Calby. My first one I ever got was a 1991 Hideo Nomo BBM rookie card. Guy who started the influx of Japanese players to the U.S. He should get more recognized, I think. And here's I bought this like 2 years or so before he became went to the U.S. The Shohei Ohtani BBM. This is like a heritage version. You can see it's kind of similar to the first BBM. It's not the BBM flagship, but sort of a BBM classic, I think it's called. And it's sort of like a heritage version set. Shows cases just like the first set kind of goes together. Next up is a Calby rookie card of Masahiro Tanaka. 97. And this is one of my early ones I picked up, was a 93 BBM rookie card of Hideki Matsui. This is the same set Ichiro's in. There's BBM rookie cards. A PSA 8. Koji Yurihara, World Series MVP with the Red Sox. And my last one I'm going to show you is a Yu Darvish, one of my favorites from Japan, players from Japan. This is 95. I think it's 2005. Ham Fighters BBM rookie card. BGS 9.5. Darvish is one of my favorite players, even though he kind of struggled down the stretch. There you have it. That's my Japanese collection. I will still like to get an Ichiro Japanese rookie card, but they're kind of pricey, so I don't know if I'm going to get it anytime soon. Also, I would like to get a Kenji Jojima Japanese rookie card. It's on my lot list. And that's two that came on the top of my head. But that's my Japanese collection. Hope you enjoyed the video. And thank you for watching.